Morning guys, I'm back at home, but I've left all my equipment at church and I can't get into the building today because there's something else going on. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be reading from our Action Bible, but I'm going to be reading from here at home. Hope you guys are good. We're reading today page 196, Entering the Promised Land. So if you remember, the people have gone ahead and are planning on getting into the Promised Land at last. They've got to get through Jericho, so they've got to get past it. So they've sent forward some spies who've met a lady called Rahab, who's looked after them and allowed them to escape. And they're just about ready to enter the Promised Land. So carry the ark of the Lord into the river, because of course the people have got to cross over the river Jordan. And it's a big river, it flows really fast, so how are we going to do it? But remember, God parted the sea, didn't he, when they escaped from Egypt? As the priests obey, the Jordan suddenly stops flowing. Stand here with the ark until everyone has crossed over. As if held back by a giant hand, the waters of the Jordan stop flowing, while the whole Israelite nation crosses over into the land God has promised them. When all have crossed, Joshua orders a man from each of the tribes to bring a large stone from the riverbed. Carry these stones to camp. They were reminders of how good God stopped the Jordan so that we could cross over safely. Joshua also set up 12 stones in the middle of the Jordan at the place where the priests held the ark. Then he tells the priests to carry the ark across the river. When they reach the bank, the floodwaters of the Jordan rush through the riverbed. The Israelites set up their first camp at Gilgal. Here they celebrate their first Passover feast in the Promised Land. So they finally got there. I don't know how many months it's taken them to get there. In fact, it's taken them 40 odd years. It's taken a long time because they ignored God, didn't they? But fortunately, Joshua has learned from Moses and is following God and doing as God says. So let's see what happens when they get to Jericho, because they've got to get into Jericho. I know a lot of you probably know what happens, but let's see if Joshua follows and listens to God. So I'll see some of you tonight at the Zoom. Next week, we haven't got the Zoom, but you have got this video, a video coming up. I'll do another video for next week. And then the following week is half term and we have got the Zoom. Okay, so I'm away next week. There will be the video next week, but the Zoom will be in half term week. There's not a Zoom next week. But I'll tell you all that tonight at the Zoom meeting. So have a good week, and I'll see you later. Bye.